Looks like I need to get some updated screenshots on there. It's all like Farm Sim 17, maybe some 19 in there. Welcome back, Wolf. Glad you can make it. Hope you're having a good weekend. So we're here on the YouTube farm and just cleaning up this hillside. A lot of brush to clean up, some rock that needs scooped up, a bunch of wood chips. I'm cutting down trees. So I thought I'd fire up the stream, and it looks like my game audio isn't coming over. Forgot. Let me do this. I forgot I updated my NVIDIA drivers earlier today, so I have to go do that, and then we should have sound. There we go. So yeah, I thought I'd just fire up the stream, just doing some work here on this hillside. Probably be live for an hour or so, maybe two. We'll see how it goes. Wifey's making Christmas cookies. Kids are doing some chores and getting some of their school stuff done. This little beast is kind of loud. Let me know if the game audio is too loud. So if you are following the series on YouTube, minor spoiler alert, you might see some things that haven't been out on the YouTube yet. So I'm about 3 or 4 episodes ahead. That's all good, Wolf. I've been so busy with work and everything, I actually haven't streamed that much. So, glad your internet's back. But you haven't been missing much. At least for my streams. I thought I had ground a lot of these stumps, but I keep finding more stumps. So, somebody dropped something in the kitchen upstairs. You heard that through the mic. So yeah, we'll have to get the mulcher out at some point. You can see I got a little bit of gravel sitting there from a rock I busted up. So we're going to be doing a lot of skid steer work. Right now there is no great demand for wood chips, so I may just end up stockpiling these somewhere. We full? Yeah, there we go. We got that full. Oh, thank you much. Daughter just delivered me a sandwich for lunch. Kids are awesome. So we'll go ahead and fill up the pup trailer. That's what we always call these. There's probably an official name. We always call those a pup trailer. Hey, what's up, Heli Pilot? From the Great Frozen North. You're still in the Great Frozen North, aren't you? Up in Canada. Hope you're well. Where was all that sawdust I was just scooping? Oh, here we go. So these ground textures all over the place kind of remind me of wood chips. So you can be sitting right beside wood chips and not even see it. Oh, that's right. Okay, I was thinking you had moved, and I forgot where you had moved to. You're down in the swamp now. I'm not a fan of Florida. I guess it's okay in the wintertime, but I had to go there some for work back in the day, and it seemed like it was always the summer in like Miami, which is just miserable. And I'm dropping a few frames here and there. I've got a YouTube video uploading, so I think that's why. I may drop a few frames here and there. It's about done uploading. Oops, I need to come over here. So I apologize if there's a few hitches in the stream. Move around a fair bit. Yeah, it's like me as a kid. We never went very far, but we moved around all over northeast Missouri. Let's see, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the time I left home, we lived in 5 different places. Then my parents moved again after I was gone, and then they ended up moving back to that place and sold the other place. And then that's where Mom is now. Dad's gone, but Mom is still on that property, the last one. Come here. I don't know why this bucket does that. But anyway, yeah, I'm not a fan of most of Florida. Because I was always in the hot, swampy parts. Although we've been down, where is Universal? That's a pretty decent place, especially staying in the Hard Rock. I think it's a Hard Rock. We're heading back there in the spring, I think. You're up in the Panhandle, sweet. I think my brother-in-law has family down there in the Panhandle part. Florida Cajun. I've heard good things about the Panhandle. I don't think I've ever been there, but my geography's pretty bad. Alright, any other wood chips up here? How many wood chips could a wood chip chip? The wood chip could chip wood. There we go. Full load. Dang, Wolf, you've been moving all over the place. I feel really old now. 15. To be 15 again. I'm 46, so almost 47. Literally old enough to be your dad. And yeah, Chris, if I'm ever down that way, I'll try to remember to hit you up. Same for you. If you're ever up around St. Louis, hit me up. Alright. Where's the wood piles at? There's that. I swear I ground off that stump, but it was hiding in the pile. Hey, what's up, Brood? Think the hurricanes got it in for you? I suppose they're like tornadoes here in Missouri. Unless they're coming right at you, we don't pay too much attention to them. Uh-oh. They can be quite destructive, though. I had a little one go through my mom's property. Let's see, was it 2 years ago? A year ago? 2 years ago? It took out a storage building. Didn't do anything, and a bunch of trees. Dad built a strong building. It was, I'm not sure what you'd call it. It was like an open face building, so 3 walls and a roof, a place to like store tractors and stuff. And he built it out of native lumber he made on his sawmill, and then metal. And it basically just lifted it up, folded it over backwards, and laid it in the ditch. It was pretty much intact. They were able to save about half of it. They just pulled it back over with some tractors and put new posts in the ground. It was good to go. Yeah, you've already got the tornado and the earthquakes out of the way, so you might as well keep filling in your bingo card, right? Yeah, kind of like a pole barn. Lufkin, welcome, by the way. It was a long, narrow building. I think it used to be like 80 feet long. Now it's about 40. About half of it wasn't worth saving, so they just kind of cut it in half and left it there. A bunch of neighbors came over and helped. One of my other cousins, his whole farm, except for the farmhouse, got wiped out. He took a direct hit from that same system. And it literally just destroyed every farm building he had. The old farmhouse came through, luckily. Broke some windows, I think. Anyway, I'm just rambling today. Yeah, lurk away, sir. And yeah, if you are on my YouTube, this is the same YouTube farm I'm doing the Silverrun Forest logging series on. And for those just tuning in, we're just cleaning up this hillside over here. We are above field 42, kind of in the south central part of the map. And I've got a bunch of wood chips we're cleaning up. I've got some more stumps to grind. We've got some of these little trees here are going to be grinding out. So just kind of doing miscellaneous work. So I thought I'd fire up the stream. And we're just going to be puttering around here for an hour or two. Moved around Alabama, Wolf. Nice. I'm up in Missouri, for those who don't know. Yeah, those tornado chasers are some wild and crazy people. Yeah, Fort Myers got hit really hard. Alright, we've got a bunch over there. I think I'll move the truck for those piles. Let's take a gander up through here and see if there's any piles I might have missed. I think we got most of it. Found a stump. Let's see if I can get this rock pile in my bucket. At least move it down the hill. What it is about this bucket? You have to wiggle it around to get it to fill all the way sometimes. I'll just move this rock down here by the tree. If Heli Pilot is, he might be lurking. He used to be a pilot, I think, due to some health issues. He is just a sim pilot now. He used to be a pilot. That's what I understand, anyway. There you go. Confirmed from the man himself. Still one hell of a sim pilot. Flying a desk. That's what I do. I fly a desk. Whoa. Come on. Go. I just had X-Plane 12 fired up today. It's crashing a lot in the Vulcan drivers. They say it's a release candidate. I think they're trying to rush it out before Christmas, unfortunately. It's still got a lot of issues. But it's come a long way. Keep bouncing over these stumps. I think X-Plane 12 is a nice step up, but yeah, like you say, they've still got some work to do. It's not like they're going to quit working when it goes full release. I don't have access to this land. I just dumped it there. I must be right on the edge. I bet it's because, like, my left rear track is on the other land. Is that what's going on? There we go. I put it right on the border, apparently. Got sidetrack brood. Is it... Oh, brood witch to go. There we go. It's a brood witch. Sandwich made of brood. I barely got any sleep last night, so I am all over the place. Did I get that gravel? I mean, I'm normally pretty absent-minded, but I'll probably be in rare form today. 300C. I always wanted to be a pilot. And when I was younger, I didn't have any money. And then I grew to be quite large and just never really got into it. My wife got me an intro flight. It's been 5 or 10 years ago. So I got to fly a Cessna 172. I did the taxi, takeoff, flew around, and then the instructor landed. Got to do everything. But yeah, I'll stick to the Sims. I barely fit in a 172. I couldn't even move the yoke all the way. I couldn't get my legs out of the way. Alright, let's move the Mack over here. We've got quite a bit of wood chips there, and then up the hill. So let's get the truck moved over. Oh, it's an Aqua Teen episode reference. Alright, you lost me there. Had some kids? Yeah. Well, in my early 20s when I was in college, I started needing classes too, so... Which that's not too big of a deterrent, but... By the time I had the money, I didn't have the time. And I've also got some pretty major back issues, so... I don't know how safe it would be. And why aren't you picking up that pile of wood chips right there? No? Okay. You're perfectly willing to pick up those wood chips. Wonder if I'm right on the border of my land. Maybe it won't let me pick that up because it's on the other person's land. Wait, that's full, dummy. What are you doing? Yeah, it is a huge responsibility, for sure. Trying to get back into heavy equipment. That could be kind of lucrative. In the right spot. Not to mention fun, getting to play with toys. Only heavy equipment I've ever ran is a shovel. Which can get pretty heavy by the end of the day. Come on, fill up. There you go. There's that stump hiding under there, too. I guess I ground the stumps, and then I thought they were all the way ground because they were covered up with wood chips. Oof! Nobody saw that. Nothing to see here. Hey, Gammy 1989, exactly. When I was younger, I didn't have the money, and now I don't have the time for all the various other things I want to do. I've got too many hobbies. I need to, I've got a laser cutter engraver that I've been meaning to work on for about 1.5 years. I need to get a leveling bed, get the laser focused. And it's just sitting in there in the workshop. Because I play video games. This is my main hobby. Alright, what are we gonna do with all these wood chips? There's quite a few here. Now I have storage at the farm. I've got this stationary wood chipper, but I don't think there's any way to load wood chips into it. You can unload from it. Maybe we'll try. We'll take the truck up to the farm when we get full. And we'll see. I don't think you can load into the... It has a big container for storage. I don't think you can load into it. But it's worth checking. Alright, if I wiggle this bucket just right, it will finish loading it. There we go. I have a feeling the work area or something is a little weird on this bucket. I don't think that shows work areas. It just shows the geometry. Yeah, it doesn't show. Oh, so you're certified for hydraulic, and it's different for like cables and stuff? I didn't know that. That's cool. Makes sense. You got to know the, you know, the limits and all the caveats for the different equipment. All right, we are full. We got 46 liters left in the bucket. Something I wanted to look into as well is there's a, I think it's called Terra Farm. It's a big mod, and it lets you actually like dig the ground with equipment and use dozers and stuff. I want to look into that at some point, because what I want to do is build a road. So we're right here. This is farm area 42. I don't own 36 yet. Someday I will. I wanted to build a road like up to connect to here. So I thought it'd be cool if we actually use like dozers and things. So I got to look into that terraform mode at some point. Mode? No, mod. Words are hard. 2 Alpha 1 Charlie certified. All right. It's all Greek to me. Kind of overcast today. It's almost noon, but... Whoa, whoa, hey, look where you're... Oh, boy. I'm doing my usual fine job of driving today, folks. I was looking at the sky. This is why we can't have nice things. So I want to build a road, so instead of going through town, I can just go up that road. Takes down whole trees, but not the brush. Yeah, the forest mulcher, is that what you're talking about? It also creates fields. So I actually have a skid steer mod, if you've been watching the series. That's what I've been using. And I went in and turned off the plowing and cultivating, because I got tired of it making fields every time I was trying to grind a stump. And you're right, it doesn't take down bushes. Because, you know, why would it? Actually, I think it does if you leave the plow and the cultivator stuff on. But you have to create a field for it to remove the bushes. Alright, we got quite the hill here. Hope you had your Wheaties this morning, Mac. Let's go. Well, it's going to take it in 12th gear. It's feeling beefy. All kinds of power. All right, no problem. My 3500 pickup struggles up that hill with any kind of a load. All right, so this is my stationary wood chipper, which stores wood chips in that container. I don't think we can dump into here, but I want to try. So I think that's the log buying spot. There doesn't appear to be a tip area there. Nope. Alright, well let's back into where we would load and see if we can unload. I haven't actually tried this. Yeah, we can't unload here. Alright. I didn't think so, but I wanted to try. So then I guess the question is, where do I want to store these wood chips? I could just dump them right in the middle here. That's one option. I wonder... Is there like a wood chip silo? That would kind of make sense. I don't want to put it in one of those. I'd have to get a mod, it looks like. Silo to store manure. Yeah, we don't really have anything in here, I don't think, that will... Oh wait, we got these other containers. So these are all liquid containers, it looks like. Alright, we'll just dump it on the ground. And then we'll load it up again when we get a great demand. So let's go make a huge mess. It's going to be great. I can't dump with the pup attached, so I have to unhook it. Hey, Forge Gamer, welcome. Howdy, howdy. Alright, let's go get some more chips. Chips. First time watching my stream? Well, welcome. My streams are very irregular, just kind of as I have time, and I often don't know I'll be going live till like 20 minutes before, so they're all over the place. I've been debating streaming on YouTube and just getting away from Twitch, but haven't pulled the trigger yet. It's kind of weird having a split audience. I mean, there's crossover for sure, but I don't know. I've been on Twitch for so long. And I think the streaming experience is better on Twitch as far as tools and interaction. What are we doing? We're over here, if you've been watching the YouTube series, we're over here on the field at the lot 42, where I've got my sheep and my iron furnace. And we've been working on clearing off this hillside. So we've got some stumps to grind. I've got a whole bunch of wood chips laying around from all the trees I've cut down. And yeah, we're just working on that. I'm debating. And let's go back to the bottom of the hill. I don't want to have to lug up the hill every time to drop off. We'll just ease down through here. Should be fine. So if you're watching the series, minor spoiler alert, you may see some things that aren't in the series yet. Because I'm about 4 episodes ahead, I think. But we're just going to be working over here on lot 42. That's the plan. Alright, I think we'll just park right here. Let the Mac take a rest. Go ahead and drop a save. And I think let's go get the mulcher. Get the rest of these stumps ground up. Yeah, somebody ran into these and pushed them all over the place. Wonder who that idiot was. Oh, this thing's heavy. Gotta watch out for the back. I won't throw that out. I had these all aligned neatly, and then if you weren't here a few minutes ago, like an idiot, I plowed into him with the Mack truck because I was looking at the sky. playing some Railroads Online, Lefkin? Yeah, it does take quite a bit of cordwood. Alright, let's go stump grinding. I'm gonna turn my backlights on too. Okay, definitely got that stump. I'm gonna find the other stumps. They hide out here. They're sneaky. I know there's several up this way. Here's one right here. Oh, the brakes are terrible on this thing. Stop. Brakes wouldn't even hold me there. So I just deleted the stump. Alright, that works. Another one hiding over here. I guess I ought to make them taller so they're easier to find. A couple little ones hiding over here. Oh yeah, I've had Kerbal Space Program since it came out. Awesome game. Looking forward to Kerbal Space Program 2. Okay, we should have definitely got that stump. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've been tempted to go edit the XML just to give this thing some more breaks, because they're so bad. Make any videos on it? I'm not sure. The desire is there, but the lack of time is also there. Any more stumps? Any more stumps? Some over here. Because this is just a hobby, making videos and streaming. I've got a full... Whoa! I've got a full-time career. I'm see, what's my current title? Senior Linux / DevOps Engineer. That's my current title. I do computer stuff, data centers, networks, storage, servers, all that good junk. And I've got 2 kids and a wife. So I've got a million ideas for video series, but not enough time. There you are. It's like, there got to be more stumps over here. So I would like to make some videos on a lot of things. It's just a matter of finding the time. Right now I'm on a Farming Simulator 22 kick with this logging expansion, which is strange because I never thought I'd be playing Farming Simulator again. I was fed up with Giants and the whole franchise. Then they had to go and make a logging expansion. If you've watched any of my Farm Sim content over the years, you know how much I love logging. Alright, we should be able to eat this whole tree here, these dogwood trees. Nom 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 nom. Nope, come on. Come on, brakes. That's not what I wanted to have happen. Oh, I'm stuck. I can't even get out. Get off of me. Caution, professional at work. Ta-da! There we go. Professional driver, closed course, do not attempt. Hey, Fistmaster. Yeah, I found the key to me enjoying farming sim again is to not do any farming. I've been having fun with the logging. I mean, we got some sheep, so I've done a little bit of hay, or not hay, but grass. A little bit of grass work. That's pretty much it. There you go. Get high centered on the wood chip pile. What sold it for me was, this is a beautiful map. I do like the map. It's pretty well done. And then they have yarders. Like okay, fine. I'm back in. I didn't actually pay for Farming Simulator 22. Giant sent me a key to review it. So, you know, props to them for sending me a key. So I didn't plan on spending any more money ever again with Giants, but they did a good job. They did a good job on this expansion, in my opinion. Sure, it's got some of the same old problems, but it's also got some pretty cool new stuff, like the yarder, the rock contracts. Oh, there go those brakes. Come on, stop, 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 stop. Oof. All right, we're good. No, can't stop. I'm going to turn. Yeah, Farm Sim 19 on your Commodore 64. That's quite a feat. So much to do a logging simulator where you deforest Canada. I do have Lumberjack Simulator, which is all logging. I need to revisit that again at some point. See how it's doing. It's just made by a single developer, so progress is kind of slow, but it focuses solely on logging. I'm not sure if it's in Canada, though. I don't know where it's based. Alright, another stump over here. Oh, you mean you've got like the Farm Sim, was it like 9? You got the really old Farm Sim that's on your Commodore. Is that what you mean? Forgot they had done that. It's 19 on a Commodore 64. Okay, I knew they had done that. I didn't realize it was trying to replicate Farm Sim 19. Nom nom nom. Oh, I can't stop. Brakes are so bad on this little Massey. Come here, tree. There we go. Oh, I see you hiding in there, Stump. There's still a branch over here, too. There we go. Alright, did we get it all? I think we got it all. We ground up the whole tree. Awesome. Yeah, all the problems that Farm Sim has, and put resources into a C64 version. Grind it all up. Grind it all up. No, this is full brakes. This is full brakes. Still full brakes. Still full brakes. Steering, still full brakes. And we stop. Did I mention the brakes are bad on this thing? Other than that, I love it though. This is a great little mod. Tree, I'm just about done with you. Oh, here, let's turn this off for safety. I'm just gonna delete this with the chainsaw. There we go. Tired of messing with it. Oh man, I didn't realize there were so many of these little trees over here. Oh, there we go. That worked pretty well. Just grind it in midair. Oops. But this is a great example of why I was done with Giants. Like, they put logging in Farm Sim, what was it, 15? It's been in since Farm Sim 15. And when you cut something with a chainsaw, it doesn't make any sawdust anywhere. So this is a mod. I made it, it's based on one from 17 that I modified to work with 22. It's fairly simplistic. It could be a lot better. It's kind of it's more of a quick hack than anything. But, I mean, come on, Giant. Yeah, it just drives me nuts. I mean, I've been around chainsaws and cutting wood my entire life. And you make sawdust when you mulch a tree or when you use a chainsaw. Anyway. It's like, come on. And it's not like it's hard. I mean, modders have been doing this. I didn't see a sawdust mod for 22. There was a really nice one for 19. But it hasn't been updated. And it had so much custom code in it, I didn't feel like porting it to 22. So I took the simpler FS17 mod and ported it, because, again, I have limited time. I'd rather be playing than writing code. So that's why I'm making giant piles of sawdust grinding up these trees, because I have a mod that does that. And that mod is on my Discord if you're interested. There's a section on my Discord for FS22 mods. It's in there. It's got some quirks, it's fairly simplistic, but it makes me happy that I make wood chips. Thanks, Dave. So I think this tree over here has collisions and is considered a tree. Just farm sim things. This tree is considered a tree. Those delete quite nicely. These are a little more of a pain. These dogwood trees. So I wasn't really surprised, but I was kind of disappointed that sawdust wasn't a part of the logging expansion. Okay, I'm stuck on a tree branch. There we go. That was the wrong button. Let's try that again. I'm making a giant mess up here. Yeah, there's not a lot of info, for sure. I know what you're saying. And then their whole like QA process is just completely laughable. Which again is why I never planned on buying anything from Giants ever again. But they won me over with this Platinum expansion. I have been having a ton of fun with it. As far as farming, like I was always way more on board with cattle and crops, which had realistic pretty much everything. But it never really caught on, didn't get enough support, and they basically ran out of money before it could ever be finished. I think I'm just going to delete this one. I'm tired of messing with these trees. Come on, delete. Get small enough chunks, it's supposed to delete them. There we go. Hey Tix, welcome. That's the lumberjack mod that lets you delete little pieces like that. But Brood, they do have combinations, which is nice. So if it combines with something, you can kind of see. It's still not great, but it gives you some idea of what it will hook up to at least. All right, this tree. That's an interesting one. I think we'll cut that down and limit with the chainsaw. What is this tree? It's an oak. Oh, that might actually sell. Maybe we should make an oak log out of that. So, you know, you cut a tree with a chainsaw, it makes a little pile of sawdust. It's not difficult, Giants. Come on. Okay. Fun. So I actually have to cut these off. Okay. Is that cutting both those limbs? I'm not even sure what that's doing. Oh, it did. Okay. Fair enough. So I think these are like glitched. They're not actually there, maybe. $257 kilograms, so that's too big to do by hand. Let's go grab the Volvo. This thing is so filthy. I need to clean it. Oops. Oh, they're still attached. Oh, farm sim. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. So somewhere in here that's actually attached. I get like a... I don't think that's a... That's just that little stop there. Yeah, somewhere it's like still phantom attached. Oh, I got it! Yeah! Great success. Alright, we're done with you. Nice sound on that little Volvo. Okay, this hillside's looking pretty good. So the idea is here is I'm going to clear off this section of the hillside. I get it all cleaned up, and then we're going to replant this in lodgepole pine. And that'll be our, does it take 2 years? I forget exactly, but that'll be our next crop in a couple years, or however long it takes them to grow. Whoa, horsey. Okay, that's looking a lot better. I'm sure I missed a stump somewhere. I need a little mod, like, to just throw a flag down. Like the flags they have on the rock contracts. It'd be nice if you could just plop one of those down, like to mark a stump or something. Let's go grab this. I wanted to get all this work done before the meadow grass starts growing back. So we're not squishing it. Although I don't think it has crop destruction since it's not technically a crop. So it probably doesn't matter, but we'll role play like it matters. Oops. We're good? Alright, I think we're good. More wood chips. And I don't think anybody's got high demand on that. Although honey sells a lot. I got some bees. Yeah, no great demand anywhere. Great demand, they'll go up to like $700 or more. So I've been waiting for great demand before I sell the wood chips. All right, more scooping. Riveting stuff, I know. But I was going to be doing this anyway, so I thought I might as well fire up the stream in case people wanted to hang out. This is a lot of what I've been doing off camera between episodes. I don't want to do like, 4 episodes in a row of me just cutting down trees and cleaning up. That gets kind of boring. I should be filling up the truck first. Hey, Genetic. Yeah, I don't stream real often or very regular, so no worries. A lot of people don't catch my streams. That's okay. I've been streaming for like a decade, basically. It's just a hobby. I have no big aspirations. It's just something fun to do. A few people show up. We have some good times. That's all that matters. So glad you can make it. Hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, quality, not quantity. Absolutely. Got you fine folks in here. Alright, let's turn off the backlight. I mean, where else could you go to get peak wood chip loading gameplay? Hey Dave, it's going alright. Not doing a whole lot of logging. It's mostly cleanup today. From the logging. Some of you have probably already spotted the spoiler off in the distance. That's not on the YouTube series for another 3-4 episodes. But I've been doing a lot of logging here on this hillside. And now we're just doing the cleanup. Grinding some stumps, getting the smaller trees out of the way. Cleaning up all the copious amounts of sawdust. Come on, get in the bucket. Why don't you want to get in the bucket? Don't understand. There you go. Now you got in the bucket. So we're gonna have quite a few wood chips here. Next time we get great demand, we'll be making some cash. No, it's set to 2, the default on the sawdust. I just pulled a lot of trees out of here, and then a lot of these big piles is from mulching up little trees, so it's an entire tree worth of sawdust. There was a lot of dogwood. And those little, what are those little brushy trees are that... They look kind of like a bush that's tall, but they have a collision on them. So yeah, just a lot of cleanup. Forgot I had a beacon. Woo. I will say, they really improved the beacons. It actually looks like a beacon. Is it flashing on anything? Is that an extra... Okay, sorry. I'm going to get completely sidetracked now. Is that an extra setting somewhere? In 19, I think you had to set it so it would shine on things. Don't see anything in here. Is that back out of the main menu with the graphic settings? I want my cool shiny stuff. Display a fill indicator above the trailer while filling. I don't even know what that is. Let me turn that on and see what it does. I got tired of the wild animals spawning in right in front of me, so I turned them off. Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe in the graphics settings. You have to do from the main menu. It's just not reflecting off anything. It's kind of weird. Anywho. Alright, let's see what this fill indicator is. Ah! Okay. That's kind of cool. I don't think I want that on all the time. Where was that? It's under here. That's a mod, additional settings. It's probably stuff you can set in the XML, but isn't in the menu, would be my guess. I guess if I was smart, I'd be loading the stuff that's over by the truck. then we can move the truck, so I don't have to do so much driving. That's what a smart guy would do. See if we can scoop this. I think this might be on the other land. Yeah, I can't scoop you. Can't scoop you. I can get you. And you. Okay. Eventually I'm going to buy this other piece of property, so we'll own all of this. For now, though, some of these scoops I can't get. Come on, get in the bucket. Get in the bucket. There you go. No, get in the bucket. Don't move. No, get in the bucket. Get in the bucket. Okay, fine. We'll go with... Oh, it did finally get 100% full somehow. Really liking this tool position saver mod. You can set the position of your tool and then just hotkey it. It saves a lot of mouse movement. I think that's all we can get over here. I don't think these piles are scoopable. Take that back. Those are. Okay. See some more piles up this direction. It's getting close to full. So I can just hit Control 2 and it's going to lower that back down. And I've got Control 1 set to the raise position. Just a little bit right here. Got it. I got you. Any more up here? We got most of this up here already. Just hit Control 1, that'll raise it up. Ready to dump. It does not work on the tree harvesters though. It just kind of spins in a circle. Doesn't know what to do. Alright, let's go ahead and move the truck down here. Got a lot in this area to load up. Stop. 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 Okay, set it sideways. It doesn't want to hold. Whoa, horsey. Let's get this truck out of the way. Banana. We have a minion. How many sheep are in the pen, or how many sheep can you see? Because it's two different things. I don't know how many you can see. I'd have to count them. Oh, we're spilling everywhere. Mass carnage. You have to watch the series, Dave. Oh, man. All right. We got to reposition. This is not going to work. Forget which episode. Maybe 10? I talk about what's going on over there in the sheep pen. There we go. Give ourselves a little bit of flat room. I'm not spilling stuff everywhere. I've got him queued up for every day this coming week. There's lots of episodes coming. I've been having a ton of fun. I have been ignoring Conan Exiles. I've got a lot of footage. I've actually got, I think I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday already uploaded, scheduled in YouTube. And then I think maybe I've got Friday's episode already recorded. I need to edit. Think. Yeah, I'm at least 4 episodes ahead, if not 5. Lots more farm sim content coming your way. Coming to a YouTube channel near you. So I don't want to give away too many spoilers. So I will refrain from answering any sheep-related questions. There are sheep over there. I can confirm that. Another thing I liked about cattle and crops, like if you had 27 bulls in your field or in your pen, you saw 27 bulls. That's full, you big idiot. Why are you trying to put more wood chips in there? And I don't think they differentiate between models. Not all the sheep in there are full grown. I think visually they're always going to be full grown. So I posed this question in an upcoming YouTube episode. I'll get chat's opinion. I've gone back and forth on whether to clear out all the bushes or leave it there, and then I'm going to replant lodgepole pine. What do y'all think? I'm kind of tempted just to leave it like this, so it still has that kind of foresty look to it. Whoa! Almost smacked into the trailer. Raise it to the barren earth. Burn it all. Mass destruction. That was the other option, is to just completely decimate everything. But One reason I want to leave it is because there is no grass that you can paint on except for meadow grass. So if I were, say, to paint this, get rid of all the bushes, then it would just be a texture up here. Unless I wanted to plant or to paint on the meadow grass. Like this stuff here, you can't paint this back on. You can do some of the little plants, I think. So I think I'll probably just leave the bushes, plant trees in the open spots. Yeah, exactly what Brood said. Also, to be more realistic, you wouldn't want to just a bare slope for erosion control. Come on, little Massey. You got this. I forgot to eat my sandwich. My daughter made me a nice fried egg and cheese sandwich, and I forgot to eat it. That's why my stomach's growling right now. Here, look, can you see that? Oh, yeah. Fried egg and cheese sandwich. Looks yummy. Pardon me while I grab a bite. Welsh rabbit with rooster sauce. That sounds pretty good. Oh wait, rarebit. I read rabbit. Either way, sounds pretty good. I don't know what Welsh rarebit is. You have to educate me. I'm just a Missouri hillbilly who has eaten rabbit. It wasn't Welsh. Northeast Missouri cottontail. This sandwich is really good, by the way. And we always called Worcestershire sauce rooster sauce when we were kids. I still can't say Worcestershire. That sauce. Worcestershire. Something like that. It's rooster sauce, alright? Got some posh cheese on toast. Beat an egg with a ton of cheddar put under the grill. Yeah. That sounds pretty tasty. Worcester? Yeah, there you go. Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Yeah, I don't know. I never could say that word. It's good, though. We used to have that a lot. Mom would make a roast on Sunday sometimes, beef roast. Potatoes and carrots, and you put rooster sauce all over it. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. We're just about full. Yep. There it is. Alright, little Massey. You have a rest. We need to go dump some wood chips. So, let me drop a save. It's like the TARDIS of dump trailers. Alright, I'm thinking about making... Should I make an auto drive course up through there? Where I want the road to be? I'm thinking out loud here. Give me a second. Sorry, I was also enjoying some more of my sandwich. Just thinking I might lay down a course where I want this road to go eventually. Hey, worker guy, welcome. So you can see I kind of sort of painted in where this is going to go, but I would need that other land plot bought, but we'll probably have that bought by the time I would actually make an actual road here. So let's go ahead and at least record the course. Uh-oh. Did I get stuck on that tree? Okay, fine. We'll come back for the trailer. And right up this side. This will let me guide when I'm either painting or bulldozing this in. So yeah, if you haven't seen Auto Drive before, it's a really cool mod. Lets you automate some driving stuff. Let's see. So I want you and into there. Why you gotta be weird? Why you gotta be so weird? Alright, fine. I'll allow. And manipulate some of these. Oh, let's see. How do I change the direction? Is it shift? Left control. Oh no, I don't want to change the direction. I want to change the type. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Now it's two-way. I want this to be a side road so it doesn't try to path down here unless it has to. Alright. There's that done. Hey, worker guy, we're on Silverrun Forest, which is part of the Platinum DLC, Platinum expansion. And I'm down here on lot 42. This is my YouTube farm, and we're cleaning up this hillside. I've been grinding stumps and picking up wood chips, and grinding out some bushes and smaller trees and stuff, and just kind of generally doing maintenance work. So I thought I'd stream it. I'm 4 or 5 episodes ahead of where I am on YouTube, if you've been watching the YouTube series. So there might be some mild spoilers, just a heads up. Not that that's a huge deal, but we'll let people know in case they care. And that tree is right smack in the way. And now we've got a full load of wood chips, so we're going to take that up to the farm and unload that. And I was just laying in a course. I'm going to eventually make a road up through here. We'll probably do that as an episode. So it's just kind of laying out an auto drive course of where that road is going to be. So now that we have that there, I should be able to go to... Should be able to have auto drive just take us there. Spoiler, I've cut down all the trees. So yeah, we'll see how auto drive does. I'm going to eat my sandwich. Hey, calm down, auto drive. Calm down. Alright, it got us most of the way here. I think I might need to adjust some of those nodes for larger trucks. I'll lay that out with the pickup truck. And this is something I've noticed. Sometimes there's little glitches in the matrix. I don't know if that's a Farm Sim 22 thing or if I've got a mod that's making it do weird stuff. I've been dumping our wood chips here until we get a great demand. That's not the right key. There we go. That's right, just a big old fire hazard. Nothing to see here. The other thing I want to do is I want to make a road back here. Like if you follow this, it's a little hard to see from this angle, but if you follow this bench back along here, it almost looks like they intended to put a road there at some point. But if you cut down the brush and trees, there's actually a nice grade back, and it connects up over to this part of the road over here. It goes all the way back through here. So I might do that at some point. Lots of little projects to do around the farm. I'll drive back, see if I can do a worse job than auto drive. Whoa! Hey Wolf, this is Silverrun Forest, which is the new map with the Platinum expansion. The new Platinum logging DLC. Silverrun Forest, it's a nice map. The map and the yarders that they put in the game is what sold me on actually getting the DLC. Oh boy. Almost dropped a tire off there. See, it might make more sense once we own this land to come up through here. Yeah, we'll see. Exactly, genetic. Be surprised at how many people don't look at the title. But that's okay. Some people are mobile. It might not be super easy to see. Yeah, if you like logging, I think you'll be pretty happy with the Platinum DLC. It's got some new equipment, nice new map, some new production stuff on the map as well. Oh, looks like we dribbled some wood chips coming back down the hill. Oh yeah, for sure, Brood. I get people ask all the time, like, what game you playing? Well, it's the game I set in Twitch. That's okay. We'll tell them. Whoa, easy. Oh, what are you doing? Dribbling stuff everywhere. Oh boy. Yeah, we gotta keep that bucket tilted down until we get to the bottom. Just making a mess. Speaking of squirrel, I haven't seen a squirrel video in quite a while. Need to go check his channel and see what I've missed. Oh, even with it curled all the way back, we're still dumping out sometimes. Oh, that was close. Just about scratched the paint. Might have to start backing down the hill over here. Pretty steep. I ended up taking some weights off the back. It seems to be working out pretty well. I had so much weight back there that when I detached the tool, sometimes it would tip back. It was hard to drive. So I took a couple of the plates off. Wood chips aren't that heavy, but I've moved a big log since then, handled it okay. This is where we ground up all these little trees. Quite a few wood chips. I never did set the, I usually run the time on 5. Forgot to set that back. I wonder if it's not dark yet. Oh, that's probably why I haven't seen it then, Brood, if he hasn't done an edited video lately. I'm not sure if I'm subbed to his, what, Squirrel Plus or whatever it's called. Just not enough hours in the day to watch everything I'd like to watch. I appreciate y'all stopping by here to watch me for a little bit. Ever since I started streaming, my philosophy has been, I'm going to be playing games anyway, so why not hang out with some folks? Even if there's only 1 or 2 people here, it's still fun. You always got the lurkers, so it's good to have lurkers. That was some bad timing. That's going to leave a mark. I'm really glad there's not damage. Like collision, physical-based damage in Farming Simulator. My equipment would look pretty rough. Oops, I was already in drive. Don't need to shift. Alright, just about got the truck full again. Hey, clouds are finally going away. I'll turn off the light. It's been kind of a dreary day so far. This is full brake, by the way. One more bucket's gonna do it. We'll start working on the trailer. How are we looking here? I think we got most of it cleaned up. Just gotta get up to these piles. I'm gonna be careful because my brakes won't hold me up here. So. Full. Just let gravity do the work. There we go. Truck is full. Sometimes when it hits spacebar, it doesn't reverse. That's what that was all about. Gentle. Oh, there's an angled collision there. Okay. Fair enough. So we're going to end up with around 3 full dump truck and trailer fulls of wood chips. Wow, that's a decent amount of wood chips. Just gotta wait for some great demand now and sell these. Whoa! I'm gonna have to go higher because of that collision. It doesn't match the visual model. Because we need money. I think I need to buy a spinnery. I need to buy the floor factory. There's a lot of stuff I need to buy. But I think a tree planter should probably be pretty high on the list. Because it'll take these trees at least a couple years, I think, to grow to maturity. So I want to get them in the ground ASAP. Actually, I want to back down here, don't I? I don't know how much the tree planter is. I don't really want to use the new Platinum expansion planter because you have to have a big, expensive excavator to use it. I'll just use the one on the tractor. It's been in the game forever. One of these days, I'm going to remember to not run into that. Let's just take a look at the shop here real quick. So if we go down to forestry equipment. This guy. Oh, it's only 26, so it's not terrible. It takes 120 horsepower. I think our Volvo is 140. Are there any options for this? Nope. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge probably on the slopes to use that. Finished up the last bite of my sandwich. And managed to not hit the trail with the bucket. I didn't even see that sitting there in the shadow. We got all kinds of wood chips right here. Perfectly camouflaged. Slammed into the trailer there. I've got some tough headlights. So maybe we'll go buy a tree planter here in a little bit. I see a stump up there that I missed. We've got quite a bit of area we could plant some trees. I might have to go cold turkey. Yep. Hashtag dad joke. Spruce ups up here. See some down there. We got some up at the very top too. Oh, and I just spread them everywhere. Stop doing that. Got a little more over here. If it was easier to see with the lights on or not. Like, I thought I left some over here. It'd be hard to spot on some of these textures. Stump I missed too. You just got here and you're wondering why I'm backing down the hill. It's because it's so steep it'll fall out of the bucket if I don't back down. There's some more over here that I missed. How'd I miss this giant pile? Just about got another full load. That's all of that. There we go, full truck. Let's see, we don't have fuel. Not too bad. Been burning a lot of fuel in that skid steer. I thought I left you running. Turn it off? Huh. I've got a mod that's supposed to turn that off. I don't want it turned off unless I turn it off. But maybe it's not working. Didn't connect up to this end of the route, so let's get that done. Make that straight. Yeah, that'll work for now. Take the scenic route back to the farm. $24,000 liters of wood chips. Pretty crazy. Driving with one finger there. This Mack truck has so much power. Which is good because I bought it to haul iron ore. And we'll dump the trailer first. I need some kind of wood chip auger. Otherwise, I guess I'll just be loading this by hand when we get a great demand. Truck's all doity. So we could give it a quick bath while we're here. Found this cool mod. I showed this on the series, but I don't remember what episode it's on, if it's even released yet. It works as a water fill point, plus you can wash it with the hose. I don't just get a semi with a giant dump trailer because I wanted this truck and a pup trailer, so I think it's cool. And this older Mac was cheaper than a lot of the modern stuff. And hauling iron ore, you need lots of axles. I mean, not in the game. The game doesn't care because it's not a simulator. But for me, hauling iron ore, I wanted more axles. Even this wouldn't be realistic for hauling iron ore, but it's close enough for my purposes. That's the two main reasons. Price, and I just like the look of this truck with the pup trailer. Spreads the load out. Someday, like I was saying earlier, the plan is to have a road here. So I want to look into, there's a Terra Farm mod, I think it's called. Terra Firm, I forget what it's called. It lets you use equipment to manipulate the terrain like you can with the landscaping tools. So if that works out, I need to do some testing. I think it'd be cool to like rent or buy an old dozer and like start cutting this in and manipulating the terrain with a dozer and get it all graded out to be a nice road. Well, not a nice road, a side forestry road. So that's the plan someday. We'll see how that mod works out. All right, I will turn this off this time. Apparently the game just turns it off anyway. Maybe I turned it off last time, who knows? Because the Massey's still running. Like it's supposed to be. I think we're getting close to having all the wood chips cleaned up. So we might go buy a tree planter here in a second. Pick out all those. Did I get them all up top, or there's still some up top? Yeah, just a little bit up here. We've got most of the wood chips. There's probably still some little piles here and there. 3 loads with that Mack truck and pup trailer. It's a lot of wood chips. Shift into neutral. All right, hopefully one more trip up the hill and we'll have the wood chips. Mack truck will go back on iron ore duty. Although I don't have to run iron ore very often. It can carry a lot. It takes quite a while to process through all that. Yeah, we still got 2/3 of a bucket or so. Guess I should have parked the truck up here. Alright, last trip, even if we can't get it all. I'm kind of tired of running a skid steer. I'm gonna go do something else. I just refilled this. We've already burnt almost half a tank of fuel. I'm putting the hours on this thing. Pick them all up. Yeah, those wood chips. Is the angle wrong? Why you're not picking those up? There it goes. Alright. Wrong angle, apparently. Cool. Well, let's dump these. We'll get the truck off the field, because I want to be cutting grass here at some point. I'm not sure exactly when the grass is going to grow back. Haven't played 22 enough to know how that works. That's going to be our sheep food. And I think we'll grab the tractor and head over to the shop. Get some baby trees. Need to see if I can sell that log too. Don't know if we'll get to that today. So I'll park this over here with the rest of the tools. Turn that noisy thing off. It's a great little skid steer though. I really like it. Get the Volvo warming up. Yeah, this hasn't grown any. Huh, what happened here? Weird. Used to all be covered in trees. Took a lot of money out of there. Is this one of those dogwoods? I think it's huge. Yeah, pagoda dogwood. Oh, let's see. We're kind of running out of parking room over there, aren't we? Let's maybe move this on down here. Kind of want it off the field. I'm not sure if I'll be mowing before we're doing more logging or not, so kind of want it out of the way. Let's park it down here. Oops. Turn off. There we go. Only turned into a decent day. It was cloudy until about noon. What do you say, sheep? Bah. Yeah. Where's the baby sheep? I wanted to see cute little baby sheep. I bought a whole bunch of lambs. No baby sheep. Alright. I kind of want to leave this tree here too. Is this a big oak tree? No, it's an elm. I want to leave this big tree here. It's not on my land right now, but I do plan on buying 36. If you've been watching the series, you've seen this, but if you haven't, I started from scratch on hard mode. I had my pickup truck, a little trailer, that skid steer, and its implements. We've kind of grown from there. I did start here at the starter farm, although there was nothing here because I started on hard mode. Ended up buying up this land, and I got 42, and I've got 37 here. So we've been working on this area. Right here, eventually I'm going to buy 36. And then maybe, is this 35? So then we'll just kind of own this little corner here, and that'll be maybe all the land I buy. I'm not sure. We might get something up in the mountains eventually someday. We'll see. But for now, let's head on down to the store. This poor tractor. It never quite recovered from all the grass work we did. It needs a bath. Let's head on down to the store. We're going to get a tree planter. Oh, did I turn traffic? Oh, yeah, I turned traffic off, didn't I? I was having some troubles with it. No, it's on. Okay, it's just nobody's around. Cool. Wolf, I'll be replanting where I cut down, but my plan for the property, like around my house and farm up there in the mountains, or on the hill there over there, is to leave all the ponderosa pine. I've been cutting out like the lodgepole, and what's the other, like spruce. I've been leaving the ponderosa pine. But where I log everything, like over there above 42, I'll be replanting. So I'll kind of do it in sections, kind of like I'm doing. I don't want to just strip the land completely. I think that would be really ugly. So kind of do it in sections and then replant. And eventually get the coaster and the boatyard going. That's kind of the plan of the series anyway. Eddie's Auto Works. Alright, let's check the sales. I found some good deals in here. Mowers cut grass. Yes, they do. Indeed. You are too big for my tractor. I already have a mower, so. That's a good price, though. Is that a swathing mower? Be nice if it would tell you. I don't think it is. Oh well, we don't need that anyway. What we do need is that tree planter. I think we'll go with this one. I don't think they have a tractor variant in the DLC, do they? They just have this thing that goes on the excavator, which is super expensive. Man, you can't even pick the color on this. It is 0 options. 120 horse. Let me just double check. I think this is 140 horsepower. Yeah, it's 140 horse. Okay, so we should be able to handle it. Just want to make sure before I bought it, and then tractor couldn't handle it. So we're gonna buy that, and then need a pallet of. So that, I think, is that refill the 240, and then this is 20, right? Okay. So I'm not going to be planting 240 trees. We want some of these. And I think you just buy the saplings and then you pick which tree you're planting. Is that how that works? It's been a long time since oh no, you pick here. Never mind. Shagbark hickory. Awesome. You not plant lodgepole pine? Or is it just called pine in here? Okay, we'll go for that. I'm gonna go and get 2 pallets. I think this holds 2 pallets, doesn't it? I forget. It's like I said, it's been a long time since I planted any trees. So look at transport position? No? Okay. Guess it just hangs in the air. The wheels are just down if it's sitting there. Alright. How do I fill this thing? Oh, I just wasn't close enough. Oh, it doesn't hold 2. I thought it held 2, so that was my mistake. Alright, let's go plant some trees. I don't remember how this thing works. I think you just lower it and turn it on like a cedar. Watch out for that train. I don't think I caught it on a camera, but I got smacked by that train one time. It's going to change. Where is it? that option? Yeah, then it actually makes it work. Sort of like a tractor. Alright, that'll work. So I want to go up about like this. Yeah, I don't... Does it just automatically plant? I forget how this works. I think it then just plants them every so often, right? Let's find out. Yeah, there it goes. A little bit of a steep hill here. I guess the advantage of the other planter too is you can more precisely pick where you want the tree to be planted. One little tractor. I know this is a steep hill. It's trying. Now we're getting into the really steep part. I'm sure I actually want to plant trees on the steepest part. You can kind of see where I came from. Uh-oh. Why's my camera being all weird? There it goes. Okay. The camera bugged out for whatever reason. I think it's planting trees? Yeah, they're there. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Got 5 more saplings, I think. This doesn't quite have enough horsepower to be speedy going uphill. That's okay. So far, this tractor's done everything I needed it to do. Woo! Beacons. I'm asking a lot of this tractor to plant, you know, up a 25-degree slope. One more. There you go. So the vehicle control add-on mod does a lot of things, including the throttle setup I just turned on, where basically when you use W&S, you're setting a speed, almost like you're setting the governor, the throttle position of the tractor. So it sort of works more like a traditional tractor. So it's almost like using W&S to set your cruise control speed. Oh, didn't have my flashers on. So we'll get these trees planted and I'll probably call it quits. And go get some other stuff done. So it lets you more easily drive around at tractor speeds, not like a race car. Alright, where's my line? Right here, it looks like. Yeah, there's my last one. Low 3, I think is what we had it on. We go blazing up the hill. Little Volvo sounds good, doesn't it? This is more like actual tractor speed anyway. Look at his foot in there. What are you doing? I need to get rid of my winter coat too. Still got my winter coat on. Are we on track? I think we're close enough. It reminds me, does anybody know of a mod that will tell me the temperature up here? I would love to know the current temperature. I wasn't able to find one. It seems like something basic that would just be up here. Like it was with Seasons mod. I know you can go into the escape menu and go to the weather forecast, but why not have it right here? I was hoping there was a mod for that. Alright, I think we're up on the steepest part. You don't really want to plant on. Hey, Redleg. We are going downhill. We're just going up and downhill. This thing only plants at about 4 miles an hour anyways. Down to 3rd gear. Just plant right through these bushes. Yeah, it is slow, but most tractor work is slow. In this game, it's super duper duper fast. But I don't mind running at realistic speeds. It is a super steep hill. And for me, it's never about doing things the fastest or the easiest. It's more about just enjoying the journey. So I don't mind going slow because we're going uphill. It's not everybody's cup of tea, that's fine. I like listening to this little Volvo working its way up the hill. Sounds good. 3 more little saplings. We're up here to the steep part, so we're going to turn that off. Aim for that opening down there. And last tree. There we go. 2 pallets planted. Excellent. Alright, I probably at some point need to build a shed over here for some of this forestry equipment. For now, I think I'll just drop this planter here. I can still get the truck in there. Hook up to the trailer. And we're starting to lose daylight. I think I'm done with this tractor for a while. I'm thinking about taking it over to the farm. Let's do some maintenance and refueling on it. We got the service trailer over here. And then I might just, it won't take very long to run it over the farm and just give it a bath, the poor thing. Ever since I did that grass work there in the fall, it's been looking pretty rough. Oh, okay, my scroll lock was lit up right. It's because I hit the scroll lock key. You like my license plate? I like it. Let's see. R. $2,500. Oh my goodness. Yeah, little Volvo, you're worth it. You've been doing a lot of work. Oh, that hurts. You're worth it. I don't think I have to have that open to refuel. Or do I? Maybe I do. I'm not seeing the option. Ew. Oh, it doesn't show up. It only shows up there. Okay, well let's test the theory. Do we have to have the back open to refuel? No. Okay. Cool. Now I know. Oh no, I took that mod off, so I just need to hit it here. Oh, the motor actually loads up when you're pumping fuel. That's a pretty nice touch. What do you want? Want to say hi to Twitch? Cat's down here crawling all over the desk. Alright, let's go give this poor thing a bath. See if I can miss that tree. There's some sawdust I missed. Oops. Just make out some of our baby trees. Actually, before we get too far away, do I get field info on those? I don't get any kind of tree info yet. Okay. So just going to run over to the farm, give this thing a bath. And the sun's going down. I think we'll call it a day. If you just happen to tune in here, not aware, I am running a YouTube series on Silverrun Forest. I'm about 4 episodes ahead, so we're just, was doing some work over there on 42, cleaning up a bunch of brush, getting some sawdust cleaned up, stuff like that. So you can go check that series out on the YouTube. I think, is it episode 7 comes out tomorrow? I forget where we are exactly. Episode 6 or 7, something like that. It's all on the playlist, like all my series. And been having a lot of fun with it. Started out on hard mode with just a truck, trailer, and a skid steer with some implements. Been working my way up. Oh, Volvo, you are definitely in need of a bath. Let's get you cleaned up. There we go. Looking almost like a new tractor. Not much wear on this. This was, I think this might have been the only new piece of equipment I started with. I bought it new. Most of the other stuff I bought used, I think. Maybe the yarder was new. Or was it on sale? I forget. Anywho. Looking good now, tractor. So we're going to need this more, so we will head on over. Back to where we were working. We'll go get it all dirty again. Pretty good timing with the sun going down, because I do need to get off here and go do some other stuff. Appreciate you all hanging out. Have a great rest of your Sunday. You got any left? And I'll see you on the YouTubes or back here on Twitch sometime in the future. Sundown looks really good, doesn't it? All right, folks, take care. See you later. Bye-bye.